Hey, what is up, golf fam? If you like teeing it off, talking golf, and having a laugh, well, you are in the right spot. Don't forget to like, comment, smash that subscribe button to stay partied up every single week. Chuck Wagon here with another edition of What's in the Bag 2025. Welcome to the ParTee. Now, you got an 18 handicapper here, okay? Made some changes to the lineup this offseason. Made some cuts, some additions. We'll lead it off here. We've got, well, let's start down here. We've got the 60-degree Vokey by Titleist. This is a 60-degree wedge with, we've got 12 degrees of bounce with that letter D. The annotation actually does have a meaning. If you know what that is, you can comment in the comment section here. But go to the 56, also a Vokey club here. Got a 10-degree bounce with the letter S annotation. So, again, I had to do some research there. Wasn't really sure what they stood for until after I purchased the clubs, but they seem to be working well-ish. I'm an 18 handicapper, predominantly used around the greens. From there, next club we go to is the 52 Mac Daddy by Callaway. Really like this club. It's used for predominantly 110 to 100-yard shots, somewhere in that vicinity. Great off the tee. From there, go to the irons. We got 5-iron all the way down to 9-iron. These are the Callaway AI Smokes. Funny story behind these. So last year, I actually was playing the Paradigms, and I had a problem where the club head face here kept falling off. Well, not kept falling off. It happened on 4 different occasions, 3 of which were tee shots. It was a manufacturer issue. Shout out to Callaway. They did the right thing. Went to my local golf shop where I purchased them and, told them what happened, asked if we could speak to a rep over there, and they quickly responded, took back the old damaged clubs and sent me the new AI Smokes. So, again, part of the Paradigm family, but quite different than what I initially had purchased, but liking these so far. A little bit of a different shaft. We've got the Elevate right here. 95 grams, I believe it's measured in, of weight. They work well for me, for where I am. From there, here's one of the new additions to our lineup. This is an oldie. This was actually my uncle's golf club. It's a Zevo 23-degree 4 hybrid. And this thing, as you can maybe see here, is pretty well beat up. In fact, the grip on this thing, I'm not sure if you can see, is pretty bad. We're going to get this re-grip this week. As I'll show you in a minute here, we got some snow occurring here in April in the Northeast, which is just unfortunate. I mean, it almost feels like a punishment, to be honest with you, but, hoping to get out there soon. Next in the lineup, a new addition is the club head cover. So this was also my uncle's. Shout out to Ponkapog Golf Course in Canton, Massachusetts, my hometown. But this right here, this is a fun club. This is my 3-wood, and I keep hitting the tripod. I told you, we're going to have some fun today on Partied Up. This is the 3-wood by Bomb Tech, Vermont's finest right here, folks. I've struggled with woods. I've been playing golf, competitively, meaning a tracking score, not just going out and getting smashed on a weekend or, once or twice a summer kind of thing. Where we live now, we're on a course, so, you got to golf, right? Took up the sport, really got into it, but Wood's been struggling went with the Bomb Techs last year, had some good simulator golf in the offseason. Really, I'm striking them okay. Not a ton of yardage for probably what a lot of you watching would get. That 3-wood will take it 215, 220 with a carry, between 205 yards, 200 yards to really up to 215, but that's where I am with this club. Next up, we've got the 5-wood. Really like this club. It's actually probably the first wood I've been able to hit in my short golfing career here. What can I say about the 5-wood here? 190 to 200-yard shot, pretty consistent. Hit it straight, get good flight with it. It works where I am in my game. And last but not least, for the long clubs here is the driver. Paradigm. Clearly I've got a Callaway bias in a sense, even though we have a ping bag here. We'll get to ping in just a second. That's the baby of the bunch, but really like this driver. Again, as you'll see this season when I'm out there, we've got about a 200-yard bomb, 225, but it's not always straight. I've got a nasty fade. No, to be real, it's a slice that sometimes shows its face, but for the most part, I've had this now for 2 full seasons, so this will be the 3rd, and it's worked well. I've really enjoyed it. I've hit it consistent. Of course, I've had some bad shots, as you'll see. That's golf, but overall, for right now, this ain't going anywhere. That is not going anywhere. Last but not least, the grandfather of clubs, if you will. This was my grandfather's. Got a new cover for it, but this is a Ping Pal from, I believe, the 1980s. Got the original grip, keeping that on. This is a new addition to the bag. I've got a lot of putters. I'll show you the putter collection in another video. But yeah, this guy right here is can we get that zoomed in? Is a blast. Did a lot of putting with it in the off season here. Now again, indoor, on carpet and mats and simulators and things like that. But it rolls state. I like the feel. Again, we've got the original grip. This thing is worn, folks. This thing is a worn grip. But I'll tell you, every time I hold it, I feel that DNA of my grandfather, my father, and my uncle, who were very big avid golfers. Look at that thing. That is beat up. But, I like the feel. It's true. And for right now, it's staying in the bag for the year. Now, there could be some in-season adjustments. You might see a different putter. This 52 might get replaced with any of these clubs. Listen, it's a rebuilding year, and no one's safe. So I know it's on me. A good carpenter never blames his tools, but sometimes you need to change the tools to get the job done right. So that's what we got here for In the Bag on Partied Up. And it's Chuck Wagon here. Leave me your comments. What's in your bag? And let me ask you this. Is it okay? Is it on par to change clubs at any point? Mid-season, maybe preseason as I am right now. If and when do you change clubs? How frequently? I would love to know. I'm not biased here. I've got no allegiances to these clubs. We can change them out, like I said, at any point in time. But for right now, this is the ride. This is what we're rolling with. This is what we're partying it up with. And yeah, let me know what's in your bag. Love you all. Thanks so much. We will see you shortly on the next video.